Hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to Amethyst Moon Tarot. Thank you for watching me today. Thank you for all of your likes, your shares. Thank you to anyone who has subscribed, who has bought me a coffee. All the interaction just helps this page grow, and I really just can't thank you enough. If you're new here, welcome to the craziness that my readings can be. Pisces, this is your weekly reading for August 17th to 23rd, but please remember time isn't exactly linear, so just what you need to be most aware of for the next few days or so. This is also for all Pisces watching, so if it doesn't quite resonate with you, that's okay. It could be that it's just not your reading for this week. So let's grab you an oracle card. Okay. Storms may bring passion, but not peace. Okay. So overall theme, feeling for the week. Storms may bring passion, but not peace. Ooh, Pisces. Okay. We're going to keep going with our tarot, get some clarification. But oh, Pisces, we do love the drama, don't we? I'm a Pisces sun as well, and I don't ever want to be part of the drama, but I really enjoy the drama. I like witnessing it more than being a part of it, but it's feeling like this week we might be up for being in the middle of the drama. Let's get some tarot, get some further clarification on this. See what you need to be aware of. All right, Pisces. Present mindset, present situation for Pisces this week. What is going on right now with my Pisces? 9 of Wands. Yeah, okay. 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, right? This is someone who keeps going. You can't get them down, right? You can try to stop them. You might put them on pause for a minute, but it's not going to stop them. So, ooh, dearie me, what is going on for us this week? Okay, past 3 of Cups. Okay. Obstacles is 7 of Swords. Interesting. Oh, not that one. Future for this particular situation, universe. Pisces, future for this. Okay, is the Page of Cups. Ooh, actually, you know what? Future, can I have one, or universe, can I please have one more for the future? Let's go with this Page of Cups, a little bit of clarification, please. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. Okay. And 3 of Swords for what we don't see. Okay, Pisces, like I said, we love the drama, right? I think this is mostly a Pisces trait as well, where it's not playing the victim so much as a, see, I told you so, right? It's that kind of an attitude of, yes, I was right. I told you I was right to the beginning. It feels like there is some kind of argument going on, and this is more than just between you and another person, okay? This is like, let's say if this was a family situation, everybody's, trying to plan Granny's 95th birthday, let's say, and everybody has an opinion about what should be done. All of the kids have an opinion, all the grandkids have an opinion, and it's like if there's 20 people in your family trying to figure this out, it's 20 different points of view. And I mean, it's wonderful because you're all coming up with these amazing ideas. But, you know, you got to settle on one type of thing. And you know, the one that gets chosen, no one's going to be entirely happy. It's going to be a huge compromise. And so no one's going to be exactly happy with the end result. But it feels more like it's like this invigorated you to come up with, you know, some great ideas. It felt almost like a competition. It feels like it's a competition. It feels like it's ongoing. But it's not really giving any resolution, right? No one's made a decision about anything yet. So you just keep going back and forth and around and around. And this is great because, you know, everybody's excited about it. Everybody is, like, you're seeing who gets along really well, who doesn't get along really well. You're seeing who maybe you can trust and who you cannot trust. And, either way, Pisces, you're kind of loving this a little bit. You're loving the chaos. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling chaos and loving the chaos. And, I mean, honestly, for a Pisces, that's because chaos doesn't feel like chaos to a Pisces, right? And I don't have a better way to explain that than it's just chaos feels like banter, okay? Chaos feels like playing. Chaos to other people just feels like fun to you. But this is not fun for everybody, okay? What we've got for the past is the Three of Cups, and this is celebration, this is getting together, this is parties. I use the example of a party for this, but this could be in the workplace. This could be that, you know, you work in an area where, you know, there's laws to be followed and there's regulations, there's rules, all that. And everybody seems to be up in arms about these rules and they don't want to do it like this anymore, and this needs to change and this needs to change. And it's invigorating you. You're like, okay, that's great. If everybody's going to talk about how we can make things better, how we can improve the way our company runs, the way our organization runs, then I'm going to put my 2 cents in too. Doesn't matter if I want my 2 cents to go through. It doesn't matter if I think my opinion is going to be the one that they go, oh, this is the best opinion out of everybody. You just want to kind of be in there to kind of stir the pot up a little bit. Pisces, I get it. With this Three of Cups, though, I'm seeing the three sisters, the three witches from Macbeth? Hamlet? Macbeth, yeah. Where they can tell the future, where they can manipulate the situation a little bit. You know, that's the feeling that I'm getting in the past, is like, this isn't the first time this has happened. This is probably a regular situation with this group. It's like everything that comes up with them ends up being a huge argument, ends up being chaos, and you're here for it, right? You love this. This isn't the first time this has happened. But the conflict, the obstacles that you're facing, Seven of Swords, since this isn't the first time this is going on, and I'm not getting this from you, but I'm getting that, oh, some people are being nasty. Now, that wouldn't be Granny's 95th birthday party, okay? And unless you've got nasty family members, I don't know. But this is like, you can't let, how do I say this? Because people are not being honest, because the voices, the opinions are not really for the betterment of the whole. They're for the betterment of the one individual making them. Okay? Like, let's say someone's suggesting a 4-day work week, and half of the office thinks it's a great idea. They have no problem doing slightly longer days, 4 days a week, and the other half of the office is like, no, I have obligations and commitments. These are the only hours I can work. I have to drop my kids off in the morning, and I don't have another way to do that. I have to pick them up in the afternoon, and I don't have another way to do that. I am the way that that happens. I cannot work a 4-day work week. Yes, I would love to have a 4-day work week, but I cannot make that fit into my hours, right? And but this one person is like, oh, well, I know they used to say they couldn't do a 4-day work week, but I'm pretty sure they got new childcare. I'm pretty sure they got, they moved so they're closer, so they don't need as much time to get to work. You know what I mean? It's somebody is manipulating the chaos. Somebody is trying to force the way the chaos is going. And which, maybe that's good for the particular situation from their viewpoint, but their opinion, this obstacle that you're facing is just going to keep this circulating, right? It's just going to prolong the chaos. It's going to prolong not being able to make a decision. It's going to keep you in a state of just, all right, this is great, this is fun, but as much as I love the drama, it's exhausting me. It's killing my buzz. It's dragging me to a level. It's dragging me down to a level that I don't want to be at. Okay, whatever this obstacle is, it is for the betterment of them. Any input they're giving, any ideas, it's not for the betterment of the situation. It's for the betterment of them. And as much as we love the drama, it cannot be drama 24/7, right? A solution needs to be found for this. Like, it feels like there's an end date, and this person is just going to draw it out as long as they can, right? Let's go to the future first. All right, we've got Page of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. And Page of Cups is possibly an offer of love, possibly inspiration. It's a young energy. It's a new energy. With the Eight of Pentacles, again, it could be Granny's 95th, but it's feeling like it's something that you've been working on for a while. It's something that you really love being a part of. Okay, it gives you that sense of invigoration to get the solution. You love the drama. You love the trip that you're taking to get to your destination, but it feels like you're ready for your destination now. Okay. And let's not throw another opinion into the hat. That's not what I'm getting. I am getting a new perspective, though. Okay. Page of Cups is not really that energy normally, traditionally, but I do go by how the cards feel as well as what their meanings are. And it's feeling like to counteract these obstacles, you kind of got to go the opposite. Okay, you're working towards the solution. You're working towards something that will benefit in the end, that where everybody will essentially be happy in the end, except for maybe that one. And it feels like instead of coming up with a whole new solution, taking theirs and twisting it so that they can't say that they're not happy about the solution, but it also accommodates everybody else. Okay. Yeah, I'm just Pisces, whatever you're doing, it is mastery. Okay. You are very, very, very good at this. What we don't see underneath, and of course the Tower is underneath that, Three of Swords. Yeah. The thing is, when a compromise is made, not everybody loses when a compromise is made, because nobody is 100% satisfied with the outcome. But it feels like what we're not noticing, what we're not seeing is, like, for example, if this is Granny's 95th and it's supposed to be a surprise, maybe she knows it's going on. You know, you can't pull the wool over her eyes. And she doesn't know everything that's going on in this situation. She doesn't know everything that's being planned, but she can see her kids and her grandkids being hurt. Someone is hurt. Someone is being ignored completely. This doesn't feel fun for them anymore. If it's planning of a party, if it's a work group, this is causing distress. And I don't feel like it's to you. I'm feeling like maybe you haven't been noticing this because you've been enjoying the chaos so much, which is odd for a Pisces. But I mean, sometimes when we get into our own feels and we're enjoying the ride, we can maybe not see what's going on around us. But whatever this situation is, it feels like someone is more hurt, more ignored, more just not considered, not noticed, maybe than they normally are, or maybe this particular situation is affecting them more than what they're used to. So I'm seeing what we don't see more as a heads up, okay, that there is somebody in this situation, and you may have had a little bit of a hint of it, but it wasn't obvious, and it's feeling like just a heads up that whatever this is, it's really hurting someone. And it could be hurting Granny if it's her 95th. It could be hurting the boss if it's in the workplace, right? It could be hurting the community leader if it's something you're working on in the community. But as much as we love the chaos, Pisces, you're going to come up with a solution. You need to come up with a solution pretty soon. And I think the best way to do that is to speak to this person who's most hurt. Okay? Speak to the person who is being most affected, is being negatively affected by this situation. Okay? I think they're going to be the ones that give you not exactly a fresh perspective, but helps you figure out how to twist the suggestions so that they are all more aligned, right? It feels like listening to this person who is being hurt will help you to get everybody together onto a common ground. Even with this nasty energy that's there. All right, Pisces, I hope this makes sense to you. I hope this resonates. If it does, please like the video. Please also subscribe so that you never miss your reading from the universe. And if you'd like more information, if you want to dive into this a little bit deeper, my contact information is in the description box below. So just shoot me an email and I will send you the details regarding a personal reading. All right, my Pisces, have a good week, and I will see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses.